Hi, my name is Ryan Lugalia Holland. I work at the Field Museum as an urban anthropologist, and I have had the good fortune of partnering with young people from the zone this summer and supported them as they've gone out into the community and collected stories about the way local residents use energy and the way they experience the outdoors. So we've taken a lot of their favorite stories, a little over 20, and made a small exhibit today for community leaders to come in and give their thoughts on what kind of memories or ideas the stories trigger, and then also to share insights on how the stories could be used to create an exhibit that goes across the community that promotes some of the local initiatives here, like the South Chicago Retrofit Project and the Calumet Stewardship. So the stories come from all ages of people, but all residents of the Southeast Side. And the stories talk about maybe a time where somebody was out in nature with their family, or a memory somebody has of the old South Chicago neighborhood, and they really run that gamut. But in order to collect the stories, the young people from the zone use some tools that we have at the Field Museum. One is a visual collage and one is a checklist, and they just go through different green practices that people have in their lives.
Thank you,
Ryan. As Ryan said, and we're going to showcase some of them today. And we're going to keep on collecting stories and doing interviews and ultimately create a video and ultimately create a website. So this is exciting. Thank you guys for the opportunity. Laura?
And I'm Laura Milka. I work with the museum. Sorry I'm a few minutes late, but I'm very excited to hear some stories today. I live in Pullman on the south side, and a lot of the work that I do is focused in the Calumet region.
Sure. This summer, we've been doing a lot of story collecting and research from different events going on in the southeast side, different green summits that have been going on. We've all, packed up on there and interviewed people to collect their stories on how they currently, practice green habits and how they feel about our community in that sense. And yeah, we've just been doing that for the whole summer, and we've collected a few stories and we've learned a lot from spreading out in our community.
And did you go door to door and knock, or how did you find the people to collect?
No, well, besides going to the events and asking people to volunteer and participate in the interviews that we have, we've invited people to come from our churches and from here at the zone, the youth that come. So no, we haven't done door to door.
And Antonio, would you share a little bit more about the kind of work you've done at the Arts Center?
Yeah, when my time in the Arts Center, like most of what we do, like really for the garden, and also helping kids out with programs and teaching new things like asset art, painting. It's different teachers come in and teach different stuff. So my time at the Arts Center has been great. That's why I'm here now.
Very cool. And Valentina, would you introduce yourself?
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Valentina with Flourishing Associates, and I'm really happy to see everyone. I didn't know what you were.
Would you also, so Valentina coordinates the South Chicago Retrofit Project that we were talking about. Would you break that down?
Sure. Well, some of you know, we have the Retrofit Project, South Chicago Retrofit Project, which is sponsored by Department of Environment. Many of our steering committee members are here. And this project is a seed grant from that project, so we're able to fund the youth to do this project, and we're really excited to see some results, because we know we've seen the youth at many events. They've been there, which is great. People love to see them and love to talk with them, and so we're really excited about this collaboration.
So I have a question. How many people have not had a story collected from this group of people? Sarah, Antonio, Jenny, have you?
No.
No?
Up, get your hand up.
Hand up. Reverend Zaki, have you? Yes. You have? Okay. So we want to take a little time now. I think we have a camera set up. Is that right? Yes. So anybody that's willing to contribute to the video, it'd be great if you shared your story on camera. And then also we have some story collecting forms that the young people are going to use to hear more about the green practices that you have in your own life. Is that cool? Cool. So do you want to find somebody to gather a story from? And who's directing the video team? You guys? Okay, cool. And where, so if you were going to share a story in the video, did you just go in the back? Okay. Okay, sounds good.
I just want to say that some of the members of our group are not with us today because the school, some have already started. So we had a couple of high school students that are not here because of the school situation. But the team that is present here is going to do a great job.
Thank you. So, who would you like to gather us with? You what? You agree? Oh, I think everybody's agreed to this one.
Should we just count off?
Yeah, let's count on.
Sure, whoever would like to go first.
So who's a volunteer for the video? Jaren, would you mind doing that?
Okay.
Okay, that'd be great.
All right, so you can keep us
Yeah,
up
go by Rainier and back.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll return.
Reverend Zaki, what does, our pastor, sorry, I don't know anything about religion, but what's G&G stand for?
G2G stands for Generation to Generation Church. And we planted this church just last year. In fact, May 23rd, 2010 was our first, our inaugural event. And G2G is a church that is mainly focused on reaching out to children, teens, and young adults. So it's a youth-led, youth-driven community of faith. And one of our groups is called Global Impact. And so SAL works with Global Impact. We do mentoring, but we want to expose them to our community, help them be proud of the community, and they learn computer skills. They work with Flash, for example, which is a very sophisticated video producing kind of software. And so now they're putting these skills that they've been learning into action. And I've seen them. I've seen them interviewing people at the shopping plaza here. I've seen them interview people at the museum. At many of the events in our community, I felt that they are very skilled at it.
And do you have an adult church too? Or?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Our adult church is Eastside United Methodist Children, teens and young adults, ranging from boxing to weightlifting to mentoring programs.
And it's all 7 days a week?
I'm sorry?
Is it 7 days a week?
Yeah, every day.
Really?
Every day. Every day there's a program.
Wow.
Or 2 or 3. Like yesterday we had 3 groups.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And so this is just a worksheet, so as you walk around and read the stories, you could take notes and then you can have that. Okay. And this is just a rough format, so really throw down anything. Okay. Thank you. Oh, here's a roast the other one. How are you? Thanks for being here. Oh, you're welcome. You do? Just take notes as you check out the stories over here. Okay. Okay, glad you made it.
Oh, thank you. Sure. No.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
So many.
And on the basis of that,
Oh,
we then on the basis of what they write down, we consolidate it into these questions.
oh, yeah, yeah. I can't believe how choked up I got about that. I mean, how embarrassing. It's a big, and he's probably making 200. I don't know how much he's making.
We can find out. I'm gonna go back and find out right now, and I'm gonna let you know. It's listed.
Go ahead, I'm good.
All right, girls. All right.
Oh, that's what Sarah was just talking about. We need to go see this movie.
I know, I didn't even know it was out. I know they had
Oh, I love that movie. Yeah. You don't get nice movies up in front. By all means.
I like the posting. We have more to
it's, you know, it's this engage or anything. If they're willing to do that, yes, they might, especially about what's there.